Hello. Hello, hello. We are back. This probably isn't going to go very well, given I spent all of yesterday playing Night Rain. Yeah. Because I haven't really practiced this since last week. And I do think, yeah, this is just going to feel slow. Hopefully it'll be okay, though. How bad could it really be? Oh, dear. Yo, hello, Will? Anyway. What names are we going for today? Who are we picking? Michelle. Today we're on Michelle. Yeah, this is going to feel so slow because of Night Rain. I know, I was always planning to do this. I didn't see the message that was already set up. Yeah, this is going to feel so bloody slow. Thank you for the good luck, Rin. Okay, he didn't even die. I mean, it's lucky we're not doing all bosses here, because imagine trying to go and fight Nameless King. After playing Night Rain, going fighting the original Nameless King. Be an interesting one. I should really actually learn what's going on with this fight. Or like just a faster way to do it. I mean, okay, our Nameless King strategy was an interesting one, to say the least. Yeah, just let two of the people die and stay down and one person just solos it. Yeah, great strategy. I mean, it worked. I'm not saying it didn't work, but I don't think that's the point of the game. I don't think the point of Night Rain is to just let two teammates like stay down and have one person just solo the boss. Imagine doing that with the Night Lords, but when they're scaled for 3 people. Fighting like Libra or someone, just as one person. But when it's got like the 3-person scaling. That would be fine, surely.
Ashen one.
Absolute bullet hell of a boss. Yep. I think it's a really cool design, but there's just so much fucking stuff going on. There's so much shit going on with that. Shield only Night Lord, yeah. That sounds interesting. That doesn't sound like a fun time. Shields are shocking. And shields like bleed or frost at all? Or is that not a thing in Night Rain? You can riposte. What? How do you riposte with a shield? You can riposte and they do bleed and frost. Well, I mean at that point is it even a challenge? No, I'm kidding. Okay, Michelle wasn't a good start. That's the first time I've been hit though in ages. Okay, Michelle. No, come on. Okay. Let's see, how do you riposte with a shield? Because like, when I know they added like bow riposting, but like the animation makes sense. But what the fuck is the animation for riposte with a shield? Okay, when this one ends, we'll do a run of John's speed run. How about that? I don't even think I've like used a shield in Night Rain yet. Like to block or parry or attack anything. Okay, John speedrun. Well, this is going well so far. There we go, John speedrun. Even though it's not a speedrun. Being Madness on Libra changes the entire moveset. Interesting. Does it make it bearable? Oh yeah, like using the element on the boss. I almost got hit by the first enemy in the game. Like the recommended element on the bosses does do some things. Like I know for Gladius, it basically just stuns him a bunch sometimes. But like, A, that would be cool. But B, that's a very FromSoft thing to do to lock an entire boss moveset behind a specific element. That is a sufficiently FromSoft thing. Like, you're tired of us locking areas behind illusory walls and random gestures? Well, how about getting a completely different moveset of boss depending on which element you're using? Your cat refuses to let you use the computer in peace. Based cat. As they should. Okay. I think Libra is honestly a good fight if you just... I think it just needs slightly toning back on the projectiles. I do honestly think it's a good boss, but I think it'd be even better if there just weren't that many projectiles. Like, it doesn't need to be a full-on bullet hell. I think my favourite so far is probably Gladius. I say I've still only done 6 of them, but I think so far Gladius is the one I enjoyed the most. I think Gladius and Adele are actually really cool fights. The fucking fish, no. We don't talk about the fish here. Oh, I hate that one.
Ashen 1.
Actual bow simulator. I think Adele is really cool. And then Gladius has some cool moves. And also like the splitting thing that Gladius does I find really awesome. It's a bitch if you're doing it solo, which I found out. If you're doing a solo Gladius one, the fucking split attack where it goes into 3 is an absolute bitch. But in a trio, it's really cool. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing with that Night Lord's Danger Noodle. The fucking... How did that even hit me? Oh my god. Oh, this is going well. Okay, I can't fit it all, so it's Jonette Speedra. See, the Smelter Demon fight in Night Rain is actually quite cool. I honestly think it's a lot better than the DS2 version. Except for when it just randomly started draining my HP when I wasn't even stood near it. That bit was cool. Wait, is Folger the lightning centaur dude? Yes, okay. Yeah, I've fought him once. It didn't go well. So it probably would make sense if the... Yeah, like the Vulgar Bloom material lets you make lightning items, and lightning is good against Vulgar. Honestly makes sense. There we go. Which one's straight out of Monster Hunter? I've never played a Monster Hunter game. Is it the... I was gonna say... Like, from what I've seen of Monster Hunter, they probably look like they could all be in there. A moth. Moth is honestly cool. So what do you mean I got hit with Gundam Phase 2? Or was that... What did you mean? I don't think I did I? Oh, okay. I thought you literally meant in this run I got hit by Gundam Phase 2. Right, the fog, yeah.
Ashen 1.
That does make a bit more sense. Just before I get to the end of this one, it's like, oh no, actually you had one hit on Yudex Gundam. Oh, yeah, those are the same two I haven't done yet. Og and the final dudes. I've seen a lot of the final dudes boss though, and holy shit, it looks cool. I think my favourite Night Lord so far, like from best to worst of the 6 I've done, is probably like Gladius Adele, Caligo, Moth, Libra, Fish. I'd probably say. Because the dragon is just cool. We actually got past it. The state of play tomorrow. Interesting. I am probably not going to watch it. Because it will probably just be a waste of time. I honestly think the Moth is actually a really cool fight. I do need to refight Caligo at some point. So I've only done that one once, and it was like the first or second one I did. I'm missing the Bloodborne 2 announcement tomorrow, yeah. Definitely. Definitely gonna be Bloodborne 2 tomorrow. Yeah, my second game was okay. Yeah, I do want to redo that at some point. I should probably just try and do some more of them solo. Said I've done Gladius and Adele solo, but I haven't tried any of the others yet. I should try and do some more solo ones. So I think solo's fun, but some of the like end of day bosses are horribly fucking balanced. Like Tree Sentinel 2 ads or oh, what's the other one I'm thinking of? Something like the Demi-Human Swordsman and Demi-Human Queen. Like some of them, if you don't have like status effects or anything like that, are just awful solo. That's the yeah. I haven't fought Dance yet. I've seen Centipede Demon twice. Then I fought Smelter Demon, Nameless King, and I've done Freya solo, which was even worse than DS2 Freya. Honestly, DS2 Freya actually kind of like. Why am I casting Spook here? DS2 Freya I actually kind of like, and the Elden Ring version is just worse. I definitely haven't done Gaping Dragon, and I haven't done Dancer. That did not kill them all. That did. I'm sorry, can they just fucking add mid-ear or something like... Please get mid-ear in here. Fucking Frida and Ariandel. Frida and Ariandel into Black Flame Frida. As one of the end of day bosses. Just buff up Ariandel and just make all this shit do even more AoE stuff. I mean, the sad thing that I am actually kind of worried about is that I could actually see Demon of Hatred working. And I don't like that. No enemy wave, just all 3 Frida. Yeah, I'd say maybe like cut out the first wave or something. Like cut out the first phase of Frida. And then just do... like a wave of enemies and then the like 2 main parts of Frida, I guess. I mean, Medea... maybe a bit big, yeah. I'm trying to think what other DS3 bosses you could put in. I think it depends if they do want to use any of the DLC bosses. Because all of the bosses currently are base game Souls bosses. Ancient Wyvern. I think if they did add DLC bosses... I'm kind of scared and saying they could add Alana from DS2 because she summons. Like... putting Alana in just because she summons, and then summons Velstadt. Gale could... that's it. I think the DS3 bosses just in general could work. Like Frida, Medea, Gale, Demon Prince. Honestly, Demon Prince... I think both Demon Prince and Frida could probably work. I'm trying to think of bosses that in the game have a lot of like AoE stuff. Yeah, there's enough AoE that the boss would actually have a chance against 3 players. The Demon Prince is actually a shout. Then just changed phase 1 breath attacks to do Scarlet Rot instead of Toxic. Or make it do poison or something, you know. Just that kind of thing. So it still works. Curse-spotted Greatwood. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine if they fucking put Greatwood in this in Night Rain? See, DS1 Calamite or Manus, I think, could work. I mean, Frey did get in, that's true, but I think Frey was a better boss to begin with. Not that that's difficult when compared to Curse Rotted, but... I can honestly see Manus getting in. Just with all of the like shit projectiles. Just like holy shit, Manus SL1 is a pain. I did that a few days ago, it was not fun. Honestly, it's definitely a better fight than I remembered it being. Like, it's a much better fight than I remembered it being. But like the magic is so annoying. No, I think the thing with Greatwood as to why it wouldn't work isn't necessarily because it's a shit boss. I mean, it is. But it's the same reason that Freya really doesn't work in Elden Ring. Like, Freya in DS2, you could at least reliably hit the head, because that's the only part that takes damage. You could at least reliably hit the head. But in Night Rain, it's just fucking impossible to actually reliably hit Freya's head, even with your ult or some shit. And I think it's the same thing with Curse Spotted, where it only takes damage if you hit certain parts of its body, and not just the entire thing. No, I haven't done Dark Souls 1 or 2 hitless. So I've done Elden Ring hitless and damageless, and then I've done all 4 endings of Sekiro and Sekiro all memories, no hit, no damage. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing DS1 or 2 no hit anytime soon. That's for sure. Last thing, I don't know if Burnt Ivory King has enough AoE. What am I doing? I thought that was my shield. Imagine if they put fucking Ludden Zaylen in. Ludden Zaylen, like, the wave of enemies before them is the fucking reindeer from Frigid Outskirts. Could you imagine? Oh, hello, Marina. Hope your day at work's been okay. Okay, a dancer does only have like 2 AoEs, yeah, but... better than expected, that's good at least. Oh, okay, someone just died. Like, the spin attack from Dancer isn't actually as bad as it looks. Like, you'd be surprised. See, I still haven't seen Dancer in Night Rain, so I don't know how much they've scaled her down. Oh yeah, I guess it is. That's it. It's not AoE enough that you can just keep attacking. Yeah. So what base game bosses could they put in? Like, what Souls base game bosses could go in? I can put Aldrich in for a laugh. What is this guy doing? Can they add Sekiro bosses? Because Sekiro is published by Activision. So, do they even have the, you know, like, do they even have the rights to use Sekiro bosses? Same I'd imagine with Bloodborne being by Sony, that they just can't do it. You think they do for Sekiro? Okay. Like, say, because all of Souls is also Bandai. Like, it's also from published by Bandai. So it's all the same company. That's it. I do think that maybe there might be something going on there as to why we haven't seen anything Sekiro. I do think there's probably a reason we haven't seen something Sekiro more than just, you know, they didn't like it or didn't think it would work kind of thing. I do think there is probably some sort of like licensing or, you know, use thing. And like, yeah, Sekiro's combat is different, but it's 3 players. Like, surely if Sword Saint Ishin rocks up, you can just run the fuck away. You know? And also Night Rain does still have quick movement. I know you can't deflect everything, but it's still got quick movement. No, I do think there's a reason that there's nothing Sekiro. I would guess that there's some licensing stuff there as to why they can't use it, as opposed to being a design choice. I said, given Sekiro's published by Activision, I would imagine that, you know, given that Bandai just don't own the rights. Yeah, Ishin, as soon as he comes up against someone that can actually dodge, yeah. I mean, because Ishin does actually kind of work, because the Dark Souls 3 Convergence mod replaces Pontiff Sullivan. Like, the Pontiff Sullivan fight they've done, at one point, they make him phase 2 Ishin. And they put Ishin's phase 2 moveset on Pontiff in DS3. And it actually works. I actually think that Ishin would... The sound like Ishin would be fine and work in a game like this. I think for Souls... See, I really don't know what, like, DS2 bosses they could add. Because there aren't really any good ones in base game. Get Dark Lurker in here, I don't know. So I do still think they should add Aldrich, just for a laugh. I said rebalance phase 2 arrows so that it targets all 3 players simultaneously. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. You could do pairs of bosses, yeah. Artorias plus an Abyss Watcher. I mean, Lothric and Lorin isn't exactly a pair of bosses, though. Like, it's still one boss. Aldrich, Ornstein, and Smo. Like Aldrich and Gwendolyn. But Aldrich and Gwendolyn would be an even worse bullet hell than Libra. Wait, hold on a second. I might be onto something here. That would be even worse than Libra. Alana and Chandra. So, yeah, especially because of all of Alana's summons. She just picks Felstar. In what even is there in DS1? Seath and someone? You'd have to make Seath fucking tiny. Nito and Wolnir, there you go. What about just doing like the super gank fights? What about Deacons and Magus? Just go all out on the gank.
No, you should
Ah,
have
shit.
waited.
I really should have waited. I mean, Throne Watch and Throne Defender would just play like the normal DS2 fight, because that's what it is. I don't think like duo bosses by themselves. I mean, I guess they could. If you decided to mega buff their moveset or something. I just don't really think there's many good bosses in DS2. Am I getting chased by a dog? No. Royal Rat Vanguard, oh yeah. Like Demon of Song comeback. What even is that boss? Dustin, there really aren't even that many
Oh, it was.
good DS2 ones.
Ash.
Give Cole. Yeah, I don't really think anything DS2 would. About just Covetous Demon. Or if you really hate your players, Ancient Dragon. Get Ancient Dragon in here, why not? I can't even remember half of the DS2 bosses. Ancient Dragon but making Medea. I mean, at that point you may as well just put Medea in. I do think something like Dark Lurk that could be interesting. Is this guy actually just gonna let me kill the clone? What the hell? Oh wait, now Matey's standing up. I am running. I need to get back over here so that I can get this guy. Come on. That very nearly got me. My clone's still alive, what the hell? Flexel Sentry could actually be... That's actually a cool DS2 like early game boss. Flexel Sentry would actually be interesting, I think. I do like that fight. Why aren't we doing the attack? Why aren't we doing the attack? That was fucking close. That was also fucking close. So was that. Gee. There we go. That was sketchy. Crucifixion wood. If I'm being honest, I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't use Ornstein and Smo from DS1. Imagine that for like a gank game, that'd be a pretty standard one. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that.
Well, this is clips that in the I am.
Maybe like Nito? Would Nito work? I don't know if he would.
Ashen.
Not sure if Nito would really work or not. things you can pretty much. I mean, I guess if you, because what am I even trying to say? Because you can really only hit him from the front, and that's also really where his attacks go. Like he has one AoE, but other than that, he can't actually hit behind him. We'll just see what they add. I guess I'm more curious how many they'll add. And also, will they be separate or will they be part of the main pool, I guess? Like, if they add more Dark Souls bosses, I guess, will they just be added to the main pool of all the other bosses? You know, so they'll actually give you more randomization. Would it be like, no, these are specifically for the new, like, Night Lords or whatever? So I definitely think one thing Night Rain needs is honestly more randomization. Like, you can see that they didn't really go all out on the randomizer. They kind of half-cooked it. And then you just get kind of like the same 5 bosses sort of thing. I just think they just need to go even more with the randomizer. Like, if the end of each day can have a pool of like 15 bosses or something, or like 10 bosses, you know, it will make it a lot less repetitive. You know, instead of, there's probably like 10 end of day bosses across all Night Lords kind of thing. I think they honestly just need to go even more into the randomization aspect. The Rotten in Elden Ring would be fucking hilarious. That sure would be a boss fight. I said, I just think they actually need to randomize more. Because you do kind of just get the same sort of stuff every time at the moment. There we go. I have been enjoying it so far. I said I still haven't even beaten all the Night Lords, so like there's still more than enough for me to do. Okay, can this piece of shit get back here? So I definitely want to beat all of them solo at some point. But I do think it's lacking some kind of randomization. Which I said maybe with more bosses would be fixed. At least I can hope. Let me get my gestures up, please. I made it to the worm. So I'll probably play some more Night Rain today, though. I said I only got it 2 days ago. It's Sunday evening. So I didn't get it on release, but I caved and got it. So I now have it. I'll definitely play some more of it today, I think. Okay, and Worm is dead, so we run. No, haven't been hit yet. Haven't been hit yet. We're all good. Just get to go and fight Wolnir. Oh joy. My favourite boss. Right. Don't think there's anything I can sell.
Ashen.
What?
That's +7. And then just a shit ton of decks.
Farewell, Ashen one.
Okay, off to the next boss. I mean, at least we seem to have kind of gotten a run going. Even it took us 4 attempts to make it past that group of enemies in High Wall. Now we're good. Let's see how much he behaves. Recently, one who had been really kind. Let's see if he still does that. Hey, where are you? That's a good attack. Yep. That's a pretty standard fight. Doesn't go much differently to that. I don't understand why that third shackle always breaks so quickly. Is that just how it works? Finally home, that's good, Marina. Means you can eat something. Levels. I don't think I forgot to buy anything. I'm pretty sure I just level here and go to Dancer. Okay, will it be Dancer again? Now's the time to find out. I know how to do this fight, but I've just lost so many runs to it. Let's just see. I don't know what that was. That's not good. I didn't want her to stagger. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. She really did not want to go down there. Of course she had to live on literally 1 HP. And then also I had to completely whiff my attack after it. But we made it. We somehow made it. Jeez. Now I've got to do the fucking Lothric Castle part that I hate. I have lost so many runs to Dancer. We have at least made it past her, because that is the big roadblock. Like, Dancer's the one I always lose runs to. So at least we have that done. Right. The part of the run that I don't like. Very sketchy running section. Mostly just because the dudes at the top of the stairs that always aggro no matter what. Then because they always aggro, that means I can't recast Spook Hidden Body, which means the knight always sees me. So I kind of then just have to try and dodge it. I really don't like this part. Just run. Run and hope no one notices. Especially these dudes. Okay, we're good on that part. But that's not the part of this area that I don't like. I need to go and get some more homeward bones. And actually this is perfectly timed because I need to use one more, which means I'll have exactly 0. But actually this is the perfect number. So I get more when we go back to the back to Firelink. And then I just hidden body here, and then I run and pray. This is the scary part. If these dudes up here body block me, then I'm just fucked. Okay, they didn't. And then if that knight does anything other than buffs, I'm in trouble. He seemed to have made it. All good. Right. I need... what do I need? I need some of those, some of those, and the tower key.
Ashen 1.
And also +9 weapon.
What?
Ready.
Well, that.
41 dex. And then we go and grab the ring. So far, so good. Okay, and off to Sage. Actually, how much is a level? I can get another level, so actually I'm going to go and do that. Just get one more level first.
Well, that. Farewell, Ashen 1. Me.
Okay, now off to Sage. Time to parry. It's time to try and parry. No. I'm stuck. God, how? I should have been two-handing my weapon. God fucking damn it. How did I miss that jump? Why am I already sitting? How the fuck do I lose a run there? Okay, from now on I two-hand my weapon. If I literally just pressed L1, I would have been fine. How do I fail that jump? That's so fucking dumb. Okay, from now on, whenever I'm running around, two-hands my fucking weapon. Otherwise, shit like that will happen. And I'll lose a perfectly good run. I literally got past Dancer. How is that what kills the run? And this is what happens if Crystal Sage goes wrong. Oh my god, please stop. Maybe I shouldn't do... I should not do the parry here. Because I can't guarantee he's going to do a sword move. I should not do a parry there. That's so fucking dumb. Yeah, I need to learn the crystal pattern. Having this sage is not a good idea. Because if he does a parryable move, it's fine. But if he does that and starts stalling, then it just gets so awful. Well, we try again. I'm gonna try the... Are you kidding me? I can actually just kill him. You... Can I really just kill him there, or was that luck? Okay, I need to test that. I have 42 decks. That one was dumb. That one died because I missed a jump, which then meant that I stood next to an enemy and I was stuck, and then instead of just killing the enemy, I decided to just start panic rolling. And then I also got hit to Sage waiting around for the parry move. Yeah, I think I just need to know the Sage crystal pattern. Oh my god, I did it. What am I doing? That's such a shit way to lose a run. Yeah, what have I got? 42 decks. Plus 9. Oh, I don't use anything. Why don't... What happens if I use a pine bundle? Is that what makes the difference? Well. No, you can only get 4. I don't know the crystal patterns. Okay, I do need to know these. God, this fight is annoying. If I could just somehow guarantee the parry move, it would be fine. But I don't think there's a way to guarantee it. Nah, don't worry, Renz, it's worse than that. I don't think there's a way to guarantee this. Yeah, if he does that move first, then it's fine. But if he starts with, like, anything else... You know, safe drive will. Dude, that's so dumb. See, starting with that move is fine. I need to see what happens if he does basically anything else. Because if he starts with the soul mass around him, then I kind of just have to run away. And then as soon as I run away, it just becomes a projectile shitfest. Okay, why is he only doing this move now? Why is he only doing this? Oh boy. Things, if I just keep doing this, he's probably just going to keep doing this one attack that's perfect for parrying. But then if I get him in a run again, I bet he will do something else. Okay, why is that the only attack he's doing? I don't understand this. Why is he now not doing any other attack? Or can you actually guarantee that he will do this attack if you just run in straight away? If I just charge in... Does he always start with that? I think I'm just going to go again. I'll do this one more time. But if he always starts with that, then it should be free. But for whatever reason, he doesn't always start with that. Or at least I don't think he does. If I start in a full sprint towards him... Yeah, now he's doing something else. Can I just cycle him? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start another run. Let's just try again. Hi. That's such a dumb way to lose a run. Okay, I just really hope Crystal Sage isn't an absolute dick then. As I say, 'cause if it starts with the like the really slow crystal, it is absolutely fine. If it starts doing other stuff, then I don't really know how to get close again. Doing a miracle only run right now. That sounds good. And yeah, I'd imagine miracles later game probably aren't as good. Like, at least the early game's going well though. That's it, I've never used miracles in this game. So I have no clue how good they are. Started 10 minutes ago and already cringing at how you have to play. Oh, that's a good sign. The miracle was really that good. Like late game. That's it, I really don't know. I assumed they would just be bad. I said I've only ever used... I've used a couple of sorceries and a couple of pyromancies. I've never done miracles. Don't think I've even used them before. 3-shot Osiris. Well. Okay, maybe they're kind of good. Why can't I do this jump? Why can't I do this jump? There we go. A level 90. Yeah, that's not even over level then. That's not even like your level 200. 90 is a perfectly reasonable level for Osiris, I think. It's probably higher than normal. But it's still reasonable. Yeah, 3-shotting him then is just ridiculous. Maybe I have to try miracles at some point.
Ashen.
Just to see what they're like.
Brody.
So I haven't played Dark Souls 3 casually in ages. So maybe at some point, just by myself, I just do a miracle playthrough. Or just any kind of faith build for that matter. So I don't think I've really used faith. I've mostly just used dex and sometimes a bit of int. Because of Frida's sides. Yeah, that's it, it's probably painful, I would imagine. Like, even if you could 3-shot Osiris, I'd still imagine miracles are a lot more painful than just a standard melee build. Okay, all of those dudes ignored me. As I said, I've only really tried out like 3 sorceries and 3 pyromancies. And that's about it. I think the only miracle I've ever used in DS3 is heal. Actually, no, healing homeward. Yeah, I really haven't used them. You have no damaging miracles until you either get to Farron Keep, give the Londor Tome to Arena. Right. Where the hell's the Londor Tome? Is that the one in Road of Sacrifices? Yeah, I think that is actually. Which means Fort Skip. See, Fort Skip is cool though. I think anything Death Cam is just fun. So doing a run basically forces you to do that, I think, is just cool. The one you buy from Uria. Wait, so which one is in Road of Sacrifices then? There's one like near where the dogs are. Or sort of near the bridge with the fly dudes. If you drop down there, then there's something down there. All I know is that that one has Tears of Denial. Because you get that for like old speed runs with Teardrop. Oh, that's the cat. Okay. That's like all I know about miracles. How did I not get hit there? And down goes Fort. I think basically my entire miracle knowledge is just tears. Because quite a few years ago I did learn like the teardrop speedrun route. I learned how to do it. I don't think I ever like did a proper run or like ever like really timed it as an actual speed run, but I learned like what the route was and how to do teardrop. But definitely can't remember it. I definitely can't remember how to do any of them at the moment. How did you miss? Okay, that's the opposite of good. I fucking missed 2 of the dogs. That time they behaved and let me just get that bonfire without issues. So I think it'd be kind of cool to try a speedrun of this again. Or just try something with Teardrop. 'Cause Teardrop is just a fun glitch. I think it's just a lot of fun to do. It's kind of like Pegasus. Elden Ring. Maybe as someone I should just try doing something that has Teardrop in it. Just a run of some kind. I don't know what, if just just a speed run, but yes, I don't think I've actually ever used a damaging miracle. I think is the conclusion from all of this is that I've never actually used a damaging miracle, I don't think. Used a few of the other ones. Not anything that can kill a boss. I remember losing so many runs to that jump there. Like just trying to get up here. I used to not be able to do that jump for my life. That's it. I haven't tried miracles in any of them. I've tried sorceries and miracles in Elden Ring. Actually, I've done sorceries in Elden Ring and DLC, miracles in just the DLC. And I've done sorceries in PS3. And I honestly think that's it. I haven't tried like miracles in the other games. Or any of the other like magics. Like, all I know is that DS1 sorceries are busted. But that's basically all I know. Okay, can you let me down here, please? Even though I've done the Platinum Trophy for DS2, so I do have all of the miracles and things. I do have all of them on a file, but I've just never used them. And I'm high enough level that I could use them if I wanted to. So I could try them out at some point, but I honestly I just don't really like miracles. I think sorceries are kind of cool. The miracles just don't appeal to me in any way. Hello, Onion Man. Can this guy not hit me, please? Okay, he behaved. As soon as I said he behaved, he just fucking lunged at me. Just trying to fake me out. Like, I could attack you again if I wanted to, but I'm kind. Right. I probably shouldn't stop sprinting if they're chasing me. I just need to get Grass Crest. That fucking last run to Crystal Sage still pisses me off. And granted, Sage itself wasn't actually the first hit, but now I'm just going to be scared of Sage. I'm just going to be scared of this fight the entire time. Get away from the crab. That's the thing, as I said, if Sage starts with just a really slow projectile, then it is fine. But if it starts with anything else, I'm kind of screwed. Unless I start fucking homeward boning for Sage, but that can't be a thing, right? Is that a genuine thing, homeward boning on Sage? Is that allowed? I'm sure you'll like the next one though, Marina. As I said, you can just send these ones back, can't you? Like the ones you've just tried on. You'll definitely find one you like, for sure. I mean, I get that it would be expensive to send back, but if you don't like it, you don't like it. You know? Like, if you don't like the ring, then you may as well send it back and get like most of the money back instead of just keeping it and effectively losing all of the money because you don't like the ring. It's definitely not a problem to return anything, even if, you know, you have to pay like return shipping or whatever. I'm sure you still lose a bit of money, but it's better than losing all of your money by just not sending it back. I mean, okay, I get that, but as I said, if you're never going to wear it, that is still just like wasted money effectively. You can see. You can just see which one you like. And then get your actual one resized. That guy see me? No. Did that guy see me? I always get scared of that dude. So just changing rings or like sending one back isn't an issue at all. Like I said, you still get money back even if it is a lot of postage. Yeah, it will be fine. Yeah, if they're from Amazon, that's not a problem. Oh god, why do I have the short sword? Wait, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Wait, hold on. I'll wait until I'm at the top of the ladder so it doesn't slow me down. You can't fast climb in the menu. I'll just wait until I'm up here. What the hell am I doing? That should be a dagger. And dagger short sword, yeah, that's correct. I've never actually done Vort Skip before. It looks fun. I don't think it's that difficult. Like, I know it has death cam, but I think death cam runs for me are completely fine. It takes some getting used to though, death cam. Just because of how the controls are completely fucked up when you're doing it. Which part is the difficult part? Is it actually getting into death cam itself? Like the very start of it? Like, is that the tricky part, the actual very beginning? Or like once you're there, the actual run past fort? Like, can these dudes leave me alone? Or is like you're zoomed in really close while in death camera at the start, you've got to try and get out of that while really zoomed in. Okay, I could see that being difficult, actually. As I said, I've never done it. So I've done a couple of other ones before, but never fought skip. I've done Wilhelm skip in the DLC before, which I think is harder than Vault skip, from what I've seen people say. I think they say that's harder, but although in fact, I've only ever done that skip like once. Oh god, he's close. Like, Wilhelm skip took me, I can't even remember how long to do. I said I only got it once. See, DS3 just has some cool skips. But I kind of wish Elden Ring had like a proper death cam. But I know there are places you can activate it in Elden Ring, but there's not really anything you can do with it.
No! You should have waited!
I kind of wish it were more useful in Elden Ring. Okay, that demon is close. Like, there may be some kind of way you could get into Death Cam and then, like in some of the catacombs, just run past the door. So you don't have to go and pull the lever or something like that would be cool. I don't know how I didn't get hit by one of those two. They just randomly went at me for no reason. Yeah, maybe at some point I should do some kind of DS3 challenge run that involves needing to do some kind of glitch. I think that would be cool. My game crashed. Right. Just what you want to see. The S3 crashes way more for me than Elden Ring. I remember in Elden Ring though, I would always crash at least once in an all bosses run. I remember that.
Well,
It was basically a law of all bosses runs
farewell.
that I had to crash once somewhere. My DS3, I mean, it doesn't do it frequently. It does it more than it probably should. Remember, if you're running around, have my fucking weapon out. If I need to attack an enemy at all, I can. Because after that last one, I'm not going to make that mistake again. It's second attempt, so nice. But the full thing. It's cool that you get to do Fort Skip, but I still think it's dumb that there just aren't damaging miracles before or after Fort. Like, you don't even get to start with anything. Okay, those two are interested in each other. Okay, once we part the initial part, it's easy, okay. And he's still not dead? He's dead. Other dude's getting back up. Well, just come over here quickly. No, you're going to be interested in my friend. God damn it. I backstab you? That's the thing. I think it's still dumb that you even need to do that. I know you don't need to do it in the sense you could just kill Vort, but the fact that there are just no damaging miracles pre-Vort, I think is kind of dumb. I almost did not get behind him there. That also would have been a dumb way to get hit. I really just got away with one. I really got away with one there. That almost went very, very wrong. So at least now you've done Fort Skip though. Like you have done a cool skip. That's good.
Well, this if
Yeah, I really need to do some more DS3. Like not speed on stuff, but just skip stuff. Because they are just fun. I said I did Wilhelm skip once. And I tried doing it for an Almadeir run. I just remember I could not get past Wilhelm. So instead of just trying to do that part, I just straight up learned how to do the skip once.
Well, then
So I could go and fight Frida.
farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, so I've done that. I've done all of the any percent teardrop stuff for. There's a death cam run you can do to get into Irithyll without the dole as well that I've done. I think I've done like most of the like speedrun or like super glitchy skips like at least once before. I said still never done fort skip. Never done sage skip either. I know that's a thing. I swear to God if I just got hit by that rat. Am I really only supposed to have one large titanite here? Are there actually 9 in the fucking lake? Are really that many? Holy shit. I know there's the chunk, but it never even crossed my mind that there were like 9 large shards just lying around in Smouldering Lake. I know, I thought it was less than that. I guess you do just pick up a lot of items. I think every item that we pick up in Smouldering Lake except for the Shield of Want is a large Titanite shard actually. I guess it, because both of those items are large Titanite shards. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Actually, I don't think I'm just dumb. Yeah, I'm actually going Soul of Cinder Will. Just dressing up as Soul of Cinder. Been working on the outfit for a while. Okay, get both of those on. Yeah, I think I'm a bit behind schedule though. I don't actually know if it's going to be finished in time. Sadly. Might have to do something else with that. Not sure if it'll be ready. Solar Cinder complete with the sword, of course. Just as a little cane. Complete with pyromancies and poison breath built into the cosplay. Just all part of the features. Complete with plim plim plon. Just every time I walk somewhere, you just got Solar Cinder Phase 2 music playing in the background. Why do I always pick that? I don't use any of these gestures at any point in the run. So it makes sense to just swap the first one, but for some reason I always swap this one. Why do I even do that? I mean, I guess I have to have point down ready for the run itself. I've got to have point down on standby, but I don't know why I always go for this one. Yorm in Night Rain. Oh my god. No. Please no. Imagine resetting a ton of runs like over and over again. Like imagine if Storm Ruler were just part of the weapon pool. And you're just resetting runs over and over again until all 3 players have Storm Ruler.
Be careful.
What the hell am I buying?
Well, then
Who's down for some Storm Ruler reset runs? Oh wait, I can do this. Like that would be fine, right? I don't think Yorm would Yorm work? I'm trying to think if Yorm would be too big for the area you're given. I don't think he would. Like, the issue is, like, obviously, if he would be too big, you could just scale him down, but if you scaled him down, he wouldn't really be giant anymore. So I don't think he would be too big. Maybe Yorm would work. Killed 8 enemies so far. Is that just like the 8 enemies you need to kill to get the damaging miracle? That's going to be Gundyr and... or just stuff to get damage. What's he doing? So let me hit the ring. There we go. Down goes Walner. Just as easy as usual. Only 2 of those enemies actually dealt damage. What? Is it crystal lizards? The others? Wait, what other enemies are there?
Ashen.
Oh, hollow. Oh.
What's that?
How did the last one end? Wait, I'm doing dancing. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. It was an interesting one. I got to just before Sage, went to do like the jump around the corner, to skip a room, missed the jump, fell down next to an enemy, got stuck, and then as the enemy was waking up, instead of just attacking it and killing it, I decided to just start panic rolling, and then I got hit. And then Sage itself just wouldn't give me a parable move, and I also got hit to Sage. Yeah, it was it was interesting. Okay, try this shit again. Oh, you had to damage follow for the glitch. Really? That's interesting. Dancer, you can do an attack, you know. I don't like you staggering there. Solid dancer. Much better than last one. much better than last. I mean, last dancer's one was still a hitless, but it was so fucking sketchy. That one was a lot cleaner. Have I actually gotten 2 hitless dancers in a run, like in a row in runs before? That even a thing? That's consecutive runs with pass dancer. Hopefully we won't throw this part as badly though. We will see. We'll see how this part goes. Yeah, it was such a dumb way to lose a run. It was incredibly dumb. But I mean, we still have to get through the castle before we even get to that point. Before we even get to the dumb part. I can definitely get this one, hopefully in the next few weeks. Like, I definitely should be able to do it in that time for sure. I'm getting pretty close. As I said, we had the 3-hit run last week. And then, like, we're getting a lot of really good starts. Yeah, I really better, yeah. I still remember when my plan was to do this before Elden Ring DLC came out. What a plan that was. One of those arrows, like, one day is going to hit me. Oh yeah, basically a year ago. And then we took a break for a while. I say a while, about 11 months. I mean, my best in all of that was 4 hits. So, you know, it's not even like I got super close. It's not like, oh, I'll get this before the DLC and then I'm stuck there on 1 hit or something. A 4 hits isn't even like that close. I think it was around October, November, I think. I can't remember exactly when it was. Do not body. Okay, have my weapon out. Good. I hate that I can't buff here again. Fuck me, how did I not get hit? that should definitely be the end of the run. That was close. That was really fucking close. Right, skulls, some of those, tower key.
Ashen.
Whenever you beat, yeah, I can't remember when you beat Abyssal.
Pretty.
No, I didn't get hit.
Well,
I was just really, really close to getting hit. We're still good at the moment. And there's that ring. I took off Claunthy apparently. Cool. And then I'll get one more level and then we go to Sage. If I keep a...
farewell, Ashen One.
Okay, somehow I'm missing a level. I might have forgotten to pick something up, because I swear this time last one I was level 43. No, was I 42? Actually, no, I think I was 42 actually. Okay, have my weapon out in case anything goes wrong. Do not make that mistake again. Yeah, it was this jump here that I missed and fell down there. But that was the jump that I missed last run. Okay, and now we run. That's the worst possible attack you could have done. Somehow got away with it. Somehow got away with that one. Waiting for the parry is so fucking scary. Did a really bad attack at the start, and then I almost got hit by the crystal homing in on me. And then luckily it also hit a wall or something, didn't keep following me. Otherwise that would have been that. Just threw something at me. Is it the NPC? Cathedral of the Deep. Oh, goody. What a fun area. Absolute nightmare for this run. I still don't know what to do about this thaw around the troll area. It's like 2 runs in a row where it just hasn't done what I thought it would do. Yeah, Deacon's up next. A ridiculously easy boss casually. An absolute run killer for no hit. So yeah. We'll see how it goes. I mean, the first problem is actually getting to Deacons. Like, getting to Deacons is by no means free. It's not like some of the other areas that are relatively straightforward. Can I adjust hidden body? I don't spook. I think. That's it, yeah, getting to Deacons is awful. There are just so many goddamn enemies here. A good job, Hellscape. You have something that can do damage. Actually incredible. Yeah, the fact that it takes like half an hour or an hour or whatever to even get a damaging miracle. I'm just going to let the Thule go a bit further. I'm going to let the Thule go there. Just run. Now we just run. And then hope that this Thule chasing me eventually gives up. He should give up at this corner here. He did not give up at that corner. What the fuck? You're not supposed to still be here. Holy shit, I hate that part. Normally that Thule doesn't even chase for that long. Yeah, that did look really close, Will, but that's actually kind of what you have to do. It's just having to deal with whatever the troll does when you're in that swamp. Kind of just needed. Okay, first running section of Cathedral navigated. It's the hardest running section in the game done. The fact that miracles are so difficult to get means that nobody's ever really going to try them. Because in order to get to a damaging miracle, you have to build something else to even use. And by that point... Yeah. By that point you may as well just keep using that. Hello, Patches. Ten skulls. I can't level, can I?
Farewell,
Can I get
Ashen
2k from anywhere? I mean, I'll sell the Twinkling Titanite.
Ashen?
Well, very
Give me another point of dex.
Ashen want me.
Okay, time to go and do deacons.
Merciful goddess.
Yeah, stop yapping, Gale. And fucking run. Just fucking run. A very well utilised strategy in this game. Just run through it. Basically spook, hidden body, and run. Right, okay. Both of those come off. Lloyd's Sword Ring goes on. I'm at max HP. That out, that out. Alluring Skull. One. Two. Three. Four. Okay, I still have 2 skulls. Where's this guy? Absolutely perfect deacons. actually perfect. Could not have gone better. Okay, that needs to be lightning. Now, the most important thing to remember for Pontiff, make sure he's fucking dead. Make sure Pontiff is dead before I start putting on the shield and things. Time for boss we have no instance on, absolutely. Pontiff has Tears of Denial. Yeah. Never had an instant on this boss. None whatsoever. Just do an extra hit to make sure, yeah. I mean, at least this game doesn't have random damage like Liza P does. That sure would be something. Good old Liza P, where your weapon has like a small range and every hit just hits somewhere in that range. So you basically have damage rolls on your weapon, yeah. Which makes Liza P no-hit very, very interesting. Because you can't always script a boss. You might be able to work out a script for a boss, but it might not always work depending on your damage rolls. It's amazing. I mean, consumables in Liza P are busted. Like, there's no other way to put it. Consumables in Liza P are just honestly better than most weapons. I mean, but you can still script some bosses, I think. Or like some phases anyway. But I know you can script Laxasia Phase 2 relatively easily. I'm not going back to drink the Esther soup for long. I'm pretty sure I drink here. Why the fuck did that dog do an attack? You're turning around. I really should have cast Spook as well there. But that enemy just turned around. And I did not like it. Okay, that off. Target shield on. Fine resin, max HP. Rings correct. Okay, he's summoning. And he's definitely dead. Just had to check. Just needed to make sure. And yeah, I'll see what I think Hellscape, because honestly, I have really been enjoying DS3 No Hit, and I do like most of the optional bosses and the DLC. So I'll honestly see. Maybe it's something I'll consider. Okay, this dude's still chasing me, yes or no? No. No hit King the Storm, yeah. No hit Half-Light. Things like Nameless King, not King the Storm, Nameless King, Old Demon King, maybe Osiris, Champ Gundyr. You know, I'd be down for those. Like Free the Demon Prince, Gale Midir. I'd be down for like trying to no-hit some of those. Half-Light, Grave Tender, Great Wolf. Not so much. But Cursewater Greatwood would actually be fine. But I would imagine you just go to it with like a +9 or +10 weapon. So I would imagine it would be fine. Anno Londo. I wouldn't necessarily say Great would be easy, because I wonder if the ads, like in the arena, could probably still cause some issues.
Ashen one.
I just level, don't I?
Well,
I have everything I need. Yeah, I really struggle on Demon Prince.
farewell.
Like, can I get another 3k? Can I get 3k from anywhere? No.
Ashen one.
I am really bad at Demon Prince. Like, really bad. That's it. I mean, it's a good fight for sure. I do think it's a good fight. I'm just so incredibly bad. Like, for me, it's the hardest fight in the game just because I am awful at it. Okay, remember, I'm still on 0 hits, so if I need to get out of this fight, I cannot quit out, I have to Homeward Bone. I cannot quit out of this fight, I must Homeward Bone. I fucked that up so much. Well. I think that's only the second time I've got past Aldrich hitless. But I was so lucky. If Aldrich instantly teleported after I did the first bit in phase 1, I would have Homeward Boned. But he decided to hang around a little bit longer. Otherwise, I do think I would have just bailed and Homeward Boned. Okay, let me get Lloyd's on again. Check I'm still on 523, which I am. The Irithyll dungeon does not need a boss, are you kidding me? Where even is the thing? It's like... I mean, a boss probably just would have made the area even worse. Like, let's be honest. Where do I lose HP there? Yeah, that skip scheme seems scary, but it's so much nicer than trying to go the normal way. Twin blades come off. Both of those come off. Then we do that. Take off that and get the shield out. Distance PB. I'm too scared to go for this one, I think. I'm doing it. Okay, he didn't do that attack. I almost got hit. I'm so fucking scared of this hand. Do any other attack, Yorm. I don't want to go for it in case he does the hand. That'll do. Fuck off. Jesus Christ, that was sketchy. I was distance PB just by actually reaching the Yorm fight itself. But yeah. Right. You... Twin Blades. Berlin's Pontiffs. And you should be magic.
Passion.
Well, very dead.
50 dex and then endurance.
Well, Ashen want me.
That run where there was one hit in the run until Solar Cinder still annoys me. And not because of the one hit to Deacons, but because it was one hit going into Soul of Cinder and I didn't even PB. Because of how hard I threw. Yeah, when I was doing runs before the Elden Ring DLC came out, there was one run I got to just outside your home. And then basically my mum came into my room and I got distracted and got hit. That's the distance PB we've just beaten. An absolute classic of a run. Okay, red tear stone is active. Please don't be a dick. I'm not going for that. That's one attack less than I wanted. Do an attack, please, before the dudes get involved. Do another attack. I don't like this. I was gonna get hit by one of them anyway, and I had no chance to homeward bone. I had no chance to get out of that as soon as he started fucking waiting around. Like, as soon as he just started camping behind his shield, then I was gonna have the butterflies involved in the fight. And then because of how aggressive DSA is, there's also just no way I could homeward bone out. I hate this fight so fucking much. Oh dear. Why does he just have to camp behind the shield so much? Like, doing it in phase 1 is absolutely fine, but as soon as he goes phase 2 and have the butterflies, if he just sits behind the shield, it's so dog shit. Because you can't just attack him, because he'll block it with a shield and then do follow up. God fucking damn it. DSA is just so irritating. Like, the actual boss itself is fine, it's just the pissing butterflies. Like, let me just fight DSA. Yeah, I should have done that extra hit. Yeah, I should have done the extra hit. Yeah, because if he does it quick enough, it's absolutely fine. Well, that's sad. that should be Lloyd's. It's just so annoying. As soon as he starts stalling, it's just over. Oh, right. Pick up the key. Oh, God. Well, on we go. So annoying, because after DSA, it's pretty much a free shot at Solar Cinder. Because Grand Archives is genuinely one of the easiest areas. And then Twin Princess you just cheese. So beating DSA genuinely just pretty much gives you a shot at Solar Cinder. That's just annoying. At least it was a distance PB. As I said, we made it to the end of the DSA fight. Which I still think is pretty good. At least we have an actual distance PB. I just need to do a lot of DSA practice. Honestly, it's all well and good practicing DSA just the quick kill. I should actually just go into a file and just fuck around with DSA while the butterflies are active. Like, fuck around at dodging while the butterfly's active, or see if there's a chance to homeward bone at all or something. That's probably what I should do. And the only issue with homeward bone is I have 2 magic, so I only get 2 shots at it. Where do you even get Snap Freeze? Is that the one in, like Ariandel from the Tree Woman? Okay, final set of enemies. Yeah, I don't think I'm about to go and get that. I don't think I'm about to run into the DLC for that one. Oh shit, my hidden body wore off. Please ignore me, please ignore me. That's why you cast hidden body before spook there. Yeah, well, I call them tree. It's pretty accurate to what they are. See, that's what I mean by, like, Grand Archives is one of the easiest areas. Like, there really isn't much to do there. Right. Just 2 bosses left. Means I don't need my staff anymore. There are no more enemies. That DSA hit is still so depressing. Oh my god. Honestly, that's an interesting question. Would I rather have a one-hit run where the one hit is to DSA or to Deacons? Because I don't actually know. I don't know if it'd be better to have it on Deacons. Okay, I need my +10.
Passion.
I think I'm want to say I'm more annoyed by it being DSA because DSA is more of a skill fight. Like in the sense that like Deacons you can just get awful RNG. I mean I guess you can in DSA as well. How much money did I need again? I don't need the target shielding. How much money did I need? I need another 2k. I don't think I'm getting another 2k from anywhere. I don't even think this point matters. Oh, deep ring sells for 1k. I still need 200. I don't think those 2 points in stamina are actually going to make a difference. Yeah, like Deacons is an okay thing to have a one hit to because of how annoying they are. And it is just very RNG heavy. Like DSA I'm kind of annoyed by, but I guess it's whatever. Welp. What is even... Oh, it's high. I couldn't remember what the name of the fire was. Well, Twin Prince's time. Hello. It is me. So yeah, Grand Archives is basically a free pass. You're like this entire area. This is what I mean by getting past DSA is basically just a free shot at Cinder. Yeah. Yeah, DSA was unfortunate. He did the most stally thing possible. Like, there were some dodgy fights in this though, I swear. I mean, Yawn for starters. Oh, actually, wait, let me buy those 6 just in case I need them. Can I get another 1k? Can I get 1k? Don't need the Shield of Want anymore. Don't need Silver Serpent anymore.
Farewell, Ashen One. May
But again, it is actually another run where we haven't been hit to any running parts. So I've now had like 2 or 3 of those where I haven't gotten hit to any runs. And only to bosses. That didn't count. So like that, at least that bit's clearly getting better. I did not mean to do that with the camera. Well, one boss to go. Okay, take that off, take that off, take that off. And then lightning. Plus 10 Twin Blades, Grass Crest, Lloydsaw, Claunthy, Flints, Pontiffs, all good. Well, this is a Nightwing. Boost your resistance at status ailment for that run permanently. What the fuck? That seems busted. So that's how you beat the sleep fish. Okay, please stop doing that attack when I don't expect it. It's a really good attack, but not when I'm not expecting it. Oh goody. Oh goody. Mage and spear, because fuck you. Is he gonna do the fucking triple now? Yep. God damn it. God fucking damn it. DSA. Why did you have to stall? Why did DSA have to stall? It is a new PB in both ways. It's a distance PB and a hit PB. And there's only one more PB in either of those that's possible. That's so irritating. I blame Sony. Yeah. Say. Sansa will be okay, Marina. She will. God damn it. I need to just... Yeah, I need to basically try fighting DSA in phase 2 while the butterflies are active. So that if that does happen, I might kind of have an idea of what to do. I do just need to fight DSA. That's so annoying. Like, of course, Aldrich and Cinder went completely fine. I mean, despite Cinder's best efforts, that is. Shit. I'm not going to do another today, no. I will be trying again tomorrow for sure. Now I know just how close it actually is. That's just annoying. Well, in fairness, I would rather have this. I would rather have a one hit to DSA than to Cinder. This isn't as bad as a one hit on the final boss. See tomorrow after Elden Ring 2 gets announced. Yeah. Yeah, I am going to call it there. We got a new PB. Oh dear. We got a new PB. Yeah, I am going to call it there. So I'll be doing this again tomorrow at a similar sort of time. Hopefully I can actually get the run tomorrow, we'll see. I'll see, Renz. It depends on when I have to cook. I think I have to cook quite soon, so I'll see. I don't know. But yeah, we will try this again tomorrow. So in the meantime, have a good rest of your Tuesday, everyone. And take care. Goodbye.